All right, let's just dive right in. For years, it's been the one thing, the number one request, the ultimate dream destination for the entire racing game community. And now it is finally officially real. Forza Horizon 6 is taking us to Japan. And yeah, that quote from Team RTN just perfectly captures the feeling, doesn't it? This is so much more than just another sequel. For the millions of fans who have been begging for this for, yes, literally decades, this is it. The dream is coming true. So yeah, Section 1, the wait is over. I mean, after all the speculation, all the rumors, all the wishful thinking, it's actually confirmed. The Horizon Festival is landing in Japan in 2026. The old wait is over, but I guess the real wait starts now, doesn't it? Okay, so let's talk about that announcement trailer, because it wasn't just a simple, hey, we're going to Japan. No, no, no. If you paid attention, it was so much more than that. It was basically a love letter to the entire history of the series, just packed with little secrets for the fans. So before they even showed us a glimpse of Japan, they took us on this little trip down memory lane. See, in the trailer, there's this shot of a garage wall, and hanging on it is a collection of license plates. And as you can see, each and every one of those represents a past Horizon Festival, a stop on this incredible world tour that started way back in Colorado in 2012. And this is where it gets really, really cool. You think those are just random letters and numbers? Not a chance. These are some seriously clever Easter eggs. We're talking about a hidden reference to a host's name, the engine in a cover car, even the nickname for a street racing boss from Horizon 5. This is pure fan service, and it's awesome. So after all those amazing callbacks to the past, they show us the brand new plate for Japan. And what does it say? Well, the translation is just one single, powerful word: legend. I mean, talk about setting the bar high, right? That's a serious statement of intent. Okay, so they're making some big promises. The huge question is, how are they actually going to pull off this dream location? Well, from the sounds of it, it all starts with a massive leap in technology. And this right here is absolutely crucial. The game is going to be next-gen only. That means they are leaving the older consoles behind. And what that really means for us is that the team is completely unshackled. They can build a world with a level of detail and complexity that just wasn't possible before. And trust me, they are going to need every single bit of that power. Why? Because they're not just building a city. They're tackling the Tokyo metropolis, a sprawling, dense urban jungle that's home to, get this, over 37 million people. Just try to wrap your head around that kind of scale. And hey, you don't have to take my word for it. We're hearing it straight from the art director, Don Arceta. He's calling Tokyo one of their most detailed and layered worlds ever, and says that this new tech is what's making it all possible. And I just love this because it shows they've been playing the long game. You remember that absolutely wild Hot Wheels DLC from Horizon 5? Well, it turns out that wasn't just a bit of fun. It was kind of like a training ground. They were experimenting, testing out the physics and design for creating insane vertical roads. All of that is now being applied to build the iconic elevated highways and mountain passes of Japan. But you know, building a place like Japan isn't just about raw technical power. It's about getting the feeling right, capturing the soul of the place. And that means focusing on authenticity. And the development team has been super clear about this. Their goal is to avoid creating a shallow postcard version of Japan. You know, just a backdrop for pretty pictures. They want to build a real, lived-in world that feels authentic and, most importantly, respectful. So how do you even begin to do that? Well, you do something really smart. You bring in a cultural consultant, Kyoko Yamashita, right from the very beginning of the project. This wasn't a last-minute check. This was about baking that authenticity into the game's DNA from day one. And that commitment comes down to all the little things, you know? The stuff you might not even consciously notice. Like, what do different neighborhoods actually sound like? What does the color of a shop sign mean to a local? It's these thousands of tiny, respectful choices that add up to make a world feel genuine instead of like a cliché. All right, so the location is a dream. The tech is there and the philosophy is rock solid. Let's get to the good stuff. What are we actually going to be doing and what are we going to be driving? Oh man, it looks like they are going all in on the beautiful, diverse, and legendary car culture of Japan.
We are talking about everything: the unique K-car scene, the deep history of precision motorsport, the actual birthplace of drifting, and of course, a huge focus on customization and body kits. It's gonna be amazing.
And get ready for this. A fan favorite feature is making its grand return. Yes, the dynamic seasons system is back. And honestly, can you think of a more perfect place on the entire planet to showcase it than Japan? I really can't.
Because in Japan, the four seasons are so much more than just a change in the weather. They're a huge part of the culture. Just imagine it. One week you're racing through roads covered in pink cherry blossom petals in the spring. A while later, you're drifting through deep snow on a mountain pass in the winter. It's going to completely transform the world and the gameplay.
So, after hearing all of that, I know exactly what you're thinking because it's the same thing I'm thinking. Okay, this sounds incredible. Now just show me the gameplay. Well, about that. We're all going to have to pump the brakes just a little bit. This was just the big announcement, the teaser to get that hype train rolling at full speed. The team's confirmed that we won't be seeing anything else until early 2026. But hey, look at the bright side here. A 2026 release means this will have the longest development cycle for a Horizon game ever. And that is a very, very good thing. It means they're not rushing it. It means they're taking their time to really get this stream location right. Which really just leaves us with one massive, thrilling question to think about. You've got the most requested location ever. You have next-gen tech to build it on an unprecedented scale, and you have this deep, foundational respect for the culture. The road to Forza Horizon 6 has officially begun, and you have to wonder, are we watching the making of the greatest racing game of all time? I guess we'll find out in 2026.